Man, it is actually crazy to go back in time and look at some of the content that I have created, some of the predictions that I have laid out, just to see how accurate that good old MTR was. All right. Now, you guys remember Cooking with Kaya? All right. Cooking with Kaya went viral like 5 or 6 months ago. Well, he did content on her at that time, but she was going viral because essentially she had found a perfect storm of a niche that just blew up over the internet, right? She would combine demonstrating components of her sexuality via twerking, would combine that with cooking while also saying that she was going to steal your man. Right. So she would gain this cohort, this audience of men, some of which were simps, some of which were just appreciative that a modern woman today was demonstrating her cooking skills and her ability. But at the same time, she gained a cohort of women that absolutely hated her. You combine those two things together and it just went crazy all over the internet. Again, I did content in regards to her. And what did I say? I said, from a media perspective, genius. Now, if I was her father, I would be completely and utterly embarrassed. All right. Also within my content, I called out that judging from what I see, I can tell that she has some 304 for the streets behavior, right? She's got that capability, not counting the cooking, because I bang with all the cooking, but between the things that she was wearing, the piercings that she would have, how it is that she was twerking, right? She's leveraging sexuality in order to become famous. Now, what if I told you that, again, Cooking with Kaya, who is a part of Cenat Streaming University, has recently been outed for cheating on her boyfriend? Let's watch.
All right, y'all. So basically, we for the people who don't know, we went to we had a party, like we all went to like the club. Basically, I was dancing with the girls. Supposedly, he touched me, and I had no idea. Like, he touched me without me even seeing. So I was unaware of that until the chat started saying like his name, and I didn't know who he was at first, but he did just come up to me. He apologized if he did do it. Which I'm not denying that he did because I seen like a clip or whatever, but he apologized for it. No, y'all, don't not start saying assault. Don't start saying that, y'all. Don't say that. Don't say that. But he did apologize. He wanted to apologize on stream. He wanted to apologize he wanted to apologize to my chat for that. Cause yeah, like I said, he said he was drunk. I didn't know that he was like I said, I was with girls. I was with a group of girls. I was streaming the whole time. I was with a group of girls. So supposedly when he did that, he said he was like drunk or whatever. But like I said, he apologized. That's the end of it.
So this was her initial statement after she got caught cheating. And we're going to go over the guy who did the slapping's apology video, as well as go through the content of the slap actually occurring. But the boyfriend was in a hotel in the general vicinity of where this party was happening. But again, he wasn't invited because he's not a part of the streaming university. But it is her story here today that she got slapped multiple times on her cheeks and didn't know that it was occurring. I don't know about you guys, but I think that her lies.
It's over 9,000!
Let's go. Now, the young brother was very hurt over the situation, and rightfully so. To see your girl surrounded by a bunch of dudes that are treating her like that, and then she goes back later and says that she didn't feel it, is absolutely absurd. So it led to a breakup. But what I find so interesting is listen to the way after the breakup that Cooking with Kaya is now describing her boyfriend. Pay attention.
I'm not going to speak on his situation because I did have I'm not going to sit here and cap. Of course I have feelings for him. But I feel like he really did the most about this situation, and the way he's trying to slander my name like I'm a whore. First of all, if I was one, that would be embarrassing for you. Like, why would you stay with a whore? Why would you cry for a whore who says she wants you to go get established and that she doesn't want to be in a relationship? Why would you literally cry? Okay? Like, y'all.
This is what they do. They will emasculate you at a moment's notice. And sometimes it's an ego thing. They want other people to know that you cried in front of them, right? That's how much that I mattered within his life, is that he cried over me. And instead of showing this man respect, who is deeply hurt at her actions, she's shifting blame, shifting accountability, while also trying to emasculate him in front of literally millions and millions of people. It's a cold world.
I've never seen a man cry like that. And I'm not, men can cry. But it just got to the point where it's like, dang, like every time I tell you anything like that, like you should take, like that should be a good thing. I just want you to be established. That's all I want.
Now, for any of the MTRers out there, you guys really wonder why men hold back their tears, hold back their emotions? Exhibit A. So not only does he have to get over the fact that in front of streamers or other men that are a lot more established, make a lot more money, and she wasn't able to behave, not only does he have to get over that public embarrassment in front of literally millions of people, but now he has to get over the fact that she is now emasculating him in front of those same millions of people. But notice how she's also saying things about get more established. All my young G's out there that are forming their path within life earlier on, and you want to deal with women like this that get attention like this for their sexuality, displaying it like a badge of honor, you're absolutely insane. Why do y'all think so often I go over their digital footprint? You think I just do that for shits and giggles? No, it matters. These chicks out here with these crazy egos, these modern day women are ruthless out here, baby. Don't say, hey, Uncle MTR didn't warn you. Not only is she saying that the young brother was crying, but that he was crying excessively. Oh, shut up. Golly. But that's what the mistake of somebody with these young men do. And shout out to Travis Hunter. He's going through the same thing. You're establishing their value with what they look like or how supple and viscous innards are or how that ass moves in that sundress. It's absolutely insane. Stephen Dupree says, remember, fellas, she's never your girl. It's just your turn. Sineb says, she said my dog gotta be established at 20 years old. When her name blew up, I know heavy hitters with the Munyon was in her DMs. She folded. What's also interesting about this, if you go look on the TikToks right now, no women are defending her. Well, and that makes sense, right? Because she told all of the women before that she could take their man, right? Yeah, so all you have on TikTok is a whole bunch of dudes upset. And it's like crazy too. Like when Uncle MTR was telling y'all not to be upset, just to look, do not like, do not comment, and keep proceeding on. Y'all think that I'm crazy, huh? How does it feel now that your damn fantasy has been popped? Now let's go over the actual video of what happened. Now you're gonna see in the top left of the screen here, that's actually her ex-boyfriend that's currently watching the content. You'll see over here, there's a whole bunch of people that's down up in here. Cooking with Kaya is over here. It's getting ready to scroll over here in a second so you can see her. Right, here she goes. There's a whole bunch of, there she goes right there, right? You'll see that she's dancing on people right here. And then you're going to see here in a couple of seconds, some of the guys, there she goes. She's twerking. She's having a good time. She's doing her thing. There goes the boyfriend. That's just like, yo, I cannot believe that this is what she's doing as I'm 6 minutes away from her in the hotel. He's upset, right? And he's doing this up on stream, by the way. Now she's bent over. Guys and girls, whole bunch of people at this specific junction. Now she knows, look at all them cameras. We got iPhones over here. We got Samsungs over there. And immediately after that, the young brother took to Twitter. His name is Zane Baran. F Streaming University. I just lost my ball. Damn, I'm in a hotel waiting for my B. And she at the club 6 minutes away from me getting her butt slapped live in front of 50,000 people. This is that laughing emoji that you only utilize when you're actually hurt in the situation. Clout, dangerous drug. Never trust no. Oh, the young brother done reached his RP moment. Taking that to the chick. Good run. Zabron is back, baby. Hey, listen, you also need to go get a gym. I see in the gym is also my young scholar. We do squats on Mondays. See you there. Now, after the internet went ablaze, Cooking with Kaya tried to get one of the people, one of the men, to apologize. Let's listen.
What's up, y'all? Cooking with Kaya. I ain't gonna lie, I don't drink. I ain't gonna drink. We just talk like adults. This mic is unmuted. There you go. You good? All right. What are we just talking about?
We talked about the situation that y'all was talking about him smacking my ass in the club or whatever, which I wasn't aware of it until y'all brought it up in the chat. And he just came and he said if he did, He apologized. There was nothing to do for it, and yeah.
Mind you, I'm not. And what did you say when I told you that? You said.
Streamer stuff.
I was unaware that you did that,
Exactly.
and I was unaware, like I was confused. Yeah.
And if I did, like I said, I apologize. But if I did, what did you say? What did you just tell me?
What?
You said, if I did, what did you say? It wasn't a problem. Even though, like, it wasn't
She
my
getting
team.
nervous.
You got what you got going on. I got what I got going on. Everybody in the club changed up.
Okay, as long as you apologize, like I said, I wasn't even aware that you did that.
Exactly.
But he apologized, y'all. That's the end of it. We don't even talk about it no more.
Man, that shit.
Let it go.
You cool with that?
We go.
It's exactly how men become dogs, baby. Man, these young men be wanting these relationships with these girls, want the relationships too, but then they also still want to partake in the streets. You putting yourself in the middle between all of those people twerking and dancing off. See, it's not a thought of, hey, I'm in a relationship, let me show respect to that relationship. No, it's, hey, I'm in a relationship and I'm a modern ass woman and I'm gonna do whatever I want. He can't stop me. He can't stop me from having a good time of fun. And then dudes, of course, they're gonna come over there and they're gonna test you. Of course, that's what's going to happen. But having the man publicly apologize while you're not publicly apologizing is absolutely incredible to me. Nevertheless, the boyfriend had some choice words.
Getting ignored. I'm getting blatantly ignored, gang. I'm gonna tell niggas, I'm getting blatantly ignored, my nigga. I'm like, bro. And the thing is, bro, what I always told her, gang, I said, bro, if you ever want any of these niggas, just let me know, my nigga. Let me know, because I'll do anything I'll do anything to try to keep us together if we having regular problems. But if it got anything to do with another nigga or trying to entertain another nigga, like explore the options, I say, yo, let me know and I will move around. You don't gotta worry about nothing. I'll be out your way. No cap. That's what I said every time I say, yo, if it's got anything to do with any nigga, tell me, and you don't even gotta worry about me trying to fix this shit. I'ma let you go do what the fuck you wanna do, man. No.
These young brothers are so lost, man. That's why I tell so many of them, yo, work on your purpose first. All right, you over here bargaining with the young lady that you trying to date to say, I'll just back away if it's about any other man. I'm just gonna just fold. Just let me know. Like, this shit is so wild to me. It is from a weak, pathetic position. But that's why I say to work on yourself first, because while she has established her value through no effort besides looking the way that she has, you need to establish your value by what it is that you contribute to the world and what you can attain to garner respect from those that deserve your time. But this is not the way, my young brother.
No cap. You feel me? But funny thing is, she had a 6 minutes away. I'm 6 minutes away, gang. At the nigga on, because look, bro, if I'm in the club, nigga, I got some drinks in my system. And I see some fine shit. Mind you, he was standing behind her for like 3 minutes before she even started doing that. So, and me, I'm doing the same shit. Behind her, I'm trying to get on that. As soon as she started getting drunk, I'm trying to get on that. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? And especially if she looked like I could do it. Like a nigga not gonna do some shit like that if they don't feel like they can do it. My not gonna do some shit like that if they don't feel like they can get on that, bro. I'm gonna be like, oh, she bad. Let me grab her ass. No, man.
She created the environment.
No. Overly comfortable when they feel like they can get anybody. Bro, I won't even say that, bro, because like it's not even about the lit, bro. It's about her, how like, I don't know, gang. But I can't be mad at the
This is the appropriate attitude to have against the other guy. There is no reason to be mad at him. Just you have to understand that your girl has created the environment for things like that to happen. But just to demonstrate how unaccountable, how much of a deflector, how much of a goalpost mover that this young lady is, she dropped this lovely gem about her ex-boyfriend.
How can you cheat with somebody you're not with? And what did I do?
Wow.
Like, I'm okay. I'm great.
You not with him now?
Streamer, Gina,
Wow.
Hello?
And that's what it is. It's about the clout. After all of that, now she says that she was never with the man to begin with. This is absolutely absurd. Guys, let me know down in the comment box down below. What is it that you think about this particular situation? What advice would you give to this young man? And all the MTRs that are down in there, what advice would you give to this young lady? To go from I didn't even feel it to then talking about the man was crying to then admitting that you wish that he was more off in his career to then going back later and say I wasn't even with him to begin with is absolutely insane. Why was he crying if he was never with you? This is heartless incarnate, but it demonstrates that they prioritize the clout, the money, the potential fame, which is why they're so okay with putting their keister up on social media as opposed to building. Again, drop me them comments down below. I can't wait to see what you guys think about the content. And if anything, I'll see you soon. Until next time, you two, let's go.
You is ratchet as they come, rainbow weaves and batwing lashes, weighing more than a man. What time is your football practice? I bet you can hit that A gift like a mug. How you big back and said a man must buy you gifts. Where here goes a Fitbit tracker. Are you mad? Cause you got 3 kids by 4 different dads. You pick cookies, then you bash. Oh man, when you get sad.